and thank you for joining us, Nick.
Okay.
I would like to interview with a part of questions. So, could you please introduce yourself and tell us about how you've been part of Holy Trinity?
I'm Nick. I first joined Holy Trinity in 2000. My wife and I came to Coventry to work with our family, and we've been members of Holy Trinity since then.
Okay, that's lovely to hear. So, how did you first discover or begin attending Holy Trinity Church?
Um, my wife and I had previously been members of a city centre church uh, where we'd lived before, and we'd always felt that was suited us to be a mixed church, not just a monocultural suburban church. So we did specifically come to look at Holy Trinity with that in mind. And what we found was a very warm welcome and a lot going on. So we decided to join it. We live about a mile away, so it's a journey in, but it's quite manageable. We can walk or cycle in, so we feel not too far away.
Oh, it's nice. So, what do you remember the first visit over here?
We attended the 9:30 informal service, um, which was quite active at that time, particularly. It seemed to have a very committed group of leaders. Um, it was an entirely lay-led service, so it was very stimulating, and we found a group of people very committed and very warmly welcoming. Um, we were quite soon invited for a meal, and that really helped us to feel welcomed. So yeah, we had a very warm feeling about the church from the beginning.
Oh. So, how has the church changed over the years, and what do you like the most in the Holy Trinity?
It's always been a church where you can take part as a lay person. You can find a role to play. Um, my wife and I had served the Lord overseas in the past, and we took up particular roles in supporting mission activity or mission interest in Holy Trinity. Also, um, because we're so close to the Coventry University, we have uh, had quite a lot of activity related to international students
Hmm.
in cooperation with a number of other people from other churches. We ran some international student welcome events and Christmas events in the Holy Trinity Church Centre for several years. Yeah, so it was just something where you could take part.
So, how has being part of Holy Trinity influenced or strengthened your faith? And is there any particular people who encouraged you during your faith?
I think just that you can be a lay person who uses their gifts
Mhm.
to serve the Lord. Um, you can lead, you can lead groups, you can lead studies, you can take part in outreach. I did do preaching from time to time. Um, so yes, it's just a church where you can grow because you can serve, and I've enjoyed that. It's been stimulating.
So, this is a very last question. So, what is one of your happiest or most meaningful memories at Holy Trinity? And is there any difficult situations or seasons where church community supported you at the time?
Um, when one special service that was put on here, actually just for us, was when we celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary in
Oh,
2005. They allowed us to have a special celebration and Thanksgiving for 25 years of marriage. And that was very kind and very special for us. We had friends come from our past and joined us here. Um, there was another time. We had previously had time abroad, but we decided that we would go abroad again. Um, and around 2013, 2014, the church helped us to think through going back abroad, and the church would support us doing that. And eventually, um, We had a commissioning service before we departed at the beginning of 2015, and people continued to pray for us, and the church supported us in various ways while we were abroad again for about 5 more years. So, yeah, we're grateful for the support that we've had, both when we've been here and when we've been serving away from here for this part of Holy Trinity.
So nice to hear. So before finishing, what advice you would give to the younger generation to grow in faith?
Serve the Lord in whatever way your gifts are. Try and get involved as you serve and be challenged. Then you will grow. You'll find the Lord will give you the strength and the gifts that you need to serve. So find something to do.
So, thank you, Nick. That was lovely. Thank you for sharing my role.